Usually there is that kind of excitement when one has gotten a new gadget. They really feel like they have the freedom, and certainly they have the freedom to be able to interact with whoever they want to interact on those social media platforms. But one thing that she needs to know is to be careful. What sites are those women accessing?
It's in 2015 that I joined Twitter. By then, I was in my first year campus, and Twitter, to me, it was like the it thing. So as a girl, I wanted to be on Twitter. I mean, a girl at campus. You want to move with the niche of the trend. So I joined Twitter, but I did not have as much technical know-how. I just knew the simple specifics. But I was trying to make myself adapt to it. Unfortunately, throughout that process, school happens and life happens as well. In May, that's when my father passes away. And away from Facebook, away from anything, I wanted to post this on my Twitter handle as well. And I did. I made an obituary, posted it on my handle. Well, little did I know that the people there have their own perception of what Twitter is meant for, because the reactions, the replies that I got and people tagging, which of course I learned later that it was a tag, about it was a message coming to me and telling me not to obituarize or to pass on a death announcement on Twitter, because to them, Twitter was for updates, trending things, not for someone to announce their beloved who passed.
Girls are harassed just because they are girls. And if they report, sometimes it becomes worse. According to data that we have, more than half of girls surveyed from around the world have been harassed and abused online. That's according to a survey that was made by Plan International and published under Free to Be Online, Girls and Young Women's Experience on Online Harassment.
There could be harassment depending on the background of the person doing it. There could also be harassment that is generally acceptable, that someone is being harassed. Whether you are an urban-based person or you are from a rural setting. Where is this general acceptance? Someone gives you unwanted information. It doesn't matter where you belong, whether you are a man or a woman, it's unacceptable. How did you get my contact?
I was emceeing at a wedding, and I looked good, and I know I did. I was wearing nicely, and I had some little bit of extra cleavage, if you're to call it that. But that was my choice because I felt I looked good. It was a wedding, I needed to rock. For the ladies, you know what I mean. So I posted the aftermath. I posted my picture, I made it my profile picture. I got comments, people that were commenting, hey, sexy, hey, you look nice, hey, those things. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is Facebook. That's normal. But the comments kept coming, and they started being abusive and body shaming and all. Again, that didn't hit me as much. Not until one of the people that was commenting, unfortunately, I don't remember their name, goes past that. They go to my info, get my WhatsApp number. As a journalist, I don't hide my contact info because I expect anyone who would want to be informed about something would want to reach me. That is my call, to inform people. So my Facebook, the number on my Facebook account is active. It's my WhatsApp number. So he WhatsApps me away from Facebook. He gets into my inbox, he introduces himself. He's like, I'm your friend on Facebook. I don't remember the name. It's been years ago. So yeah, he greets me, he's like, hi, how are you? And then he begins asking if he can meet me. I'm like, okay, what is the meeting about? What's the agenda? Is it business? He's like, no, it's not business. You know, I saw your post on Facebook. He screenshots it and shows it to me. So he tells me what particular picture he's talking about. And it was that particular picture that had that much, comment and all. And he's like, I like you, where can we meet? How much are you going to charge? Things like that. And he was implying as though the picture that I posted on Facebook that had a little bit of my cleavage out there, to him, he interpreted it as if I was selling my body or something. Because in his approach, he was asking for an appointment of me meeting him at a certain hotel and me telling him how much I was going to charge him.
If you feel you are harassed using ICT, there is a way out, okay? Because when you look at the Computer Misuse Act as one of the principal legislations that puts forward what is the data, the meaning of a computer, when does the systems work, and the powers that are given to these different authorities to access and retrieve all of this data in case you have used the system to infringe on someone's rights. To begin with, to have record. Yes, on this date, I was online, I posted this. Okay, let's say we are using an example. I did this, I have my page here, I did, oh, this is my phone, this is this. I received the communication from so and so. Okay? You know, on Facebook, people have pseudo names and whatever. But when you go to the account, you see when it was opened, who has this. Sometimes you could get some good information to get all of this. Now, then if you have got your record of who was communicating to you, or who accessed your communication without authorization, who could have stalked your communication. Whether there is stalking, there is offensive communication, the cyber harassment. All of that is a record. Okay? If you have got the record and you could be able to notice the source, you can meet the pornography committee and say, this information being shared by so and so on my phone is not welcome.
The issue is we need to prevent it. Before we talk about the survivors, let's prevent it. And how do we prevent it? We prevent it by creating awareness. That's dangerous, it's uncouth, it's barbaric, it is, not allowed according to the laws of Uganda. So that people know. Because you see, when I was young, they used to tell us that prevention is better than cure. So before we go into rehabilitation, let's think about preventing it.
For someone who is experiencing this and you're still in the moment, I mean, someone has just approached you with this very big allegation, or they've abused you, or they've body shamed you on social media, there's a mixture of emotion that one goes through.
The best we can do is rehabilitation. That means we need counselors. And at our national child helpline in Ichireka, such services are available. We have counselors who can talk to you online. If you want a walk-in, you can walk in, and still counselors can attend to you and talk to you in order to rehabilitate you.
Be online, be you, be safe.